daughter? I don't know. Just tell us about the poem that changed your life. Go to the Jeremy Vine Show webpage, bbc.co.uk/radio2. You'll find it there. And you could be taking part in our week of special poetry programmes. We can't wait. Steve Wright in the afternoon is on his way. Do stay. Radio 2 online, on digital, on 88 and 91 FM.
And with the BBC News at 2 o'clock, this is Callum May. The Pope has arrived in Edinburgh for the start of his historic 4-day state visit. He was greeted by the Queen at the Palace of Holyrood House. The Pope said he wanted to hold out the hand of friendship to all the peoples of the United Kingdom, but at the same time, he urged the country to remember its Christian roots. He also praised Britain's role in combating what he referred to as the atheist extremism of the Nazis during the Second World War. Colin Blaine reports.
The Pope arrived at Edinburgh Airport a few minutes early, where he was greeted by the Duke of Edinburgh and by the leader of Scotland's Catholics, Cardinal Keith O'Brien. The gusty morning meant there was no red carpet on the airport apron. The wind had been lifting it in the households. Pope Benedict was welcomed by the Queen at the Palace of Holyrood House, where he praised Britain's role in resisting the Nazis. He said Britain and her leaders had stood against a Nazi tyranny that intended to eradicate God from our society.
Speaking to reporters on board his plane, the Pope admitted the Catholic Church hadn't dealt decisively or quickly enough with priests who'd abused children. He said the Church would need to offer help to the victims. An independent review says children's services in the NHS in England are often mediocre or worse. Professor Ian Kennedy says the needs of children are too often trumped by the needs of adults. The Deputy Prime Minister Nick Clegg has insisted that no decision's been taken on whether to postpone a replacement for Britain's Trident nuclear deterrent. It's understood the coalition is considering delaying the decision until after the next election. The TV licence fee is to be frozen for the next year. The BBC Trust has also proposed keeping it at its current level for a further 12 months because of the exceptional economic circumstances. Here's our media correspondent, Torrin Douglas.
The colour TV licence fee is currently £145.50. It was due to rise by 2% next April and possibly by up to 2% the year after. Today, the BBC Trust said a freeze would mean a drop of £144 million in the BBC's planned spending and would require some on-air changes, but it believed the impact could be kept within acceptable limits. It's for the government, not the Trust, to make the decision.